or somehow the rules do not apply to you. You believe that you are special.
Hi guys, Doug Karson here with Keep Art It. We are outside the historic Bristol Old Vic. This is one of the oldest theaters, and some people would even say the first ever modern theater built in the world. Today we are here for Little Amal, an 11-foot tall puppet who will be touring the streets of Bristol in order to raise awareness for refugees and their struggles. Now we are waiting now for some live music to come up. We've got Miles Chambers, who a few years ago was Bristol Poet Laureate, going to be performing some work in remembrance, and we can't wait to share this work with you and hope you stay tuned and enjoy. Cheers. So this theater was just recently renovated, and it's really one of the most spectacular renovations we've seen building. So we'll go on in and have a look. There's a puppetry making workshop happening right now to celebrate the power of art and creativity in delivering messages. Let's go check it out. So we are just attempting to find some interesting people to talk to who are part of this madness of crazy people standing around and actually making this beautiful thing happen. And amazingly enough, it's mostly organized. Mostly. This is Tom Morris. He's the artistic director at the Bristol Old Vic. And can you tell us about the amazing puppet that's coming today, Little Amal?
Yeah, well, it's Little Amal. She was created a few years ago by Adrian Kohler of Handspring Puppets for an extraordinary project called The Walk. And it was very rare. It was an artwork which combines with one of the big political issues of our day. She walked as a refugee looking for a home, this huge giant child's puppet from Syria across Europe to Britain.
It's almost 1,500 miles, something like that, right?
Crazy, yeah. And of course, you'll see in a minute when you meet her, wherever she goes, everyone just stops and looks, and there's this sense of wonder that she creates around her. And wonder is the place where beautiful things happen.
We're actually hoping to get a little bit of that on camera today, I'm not going to lie.
See ya.
Yeah. So how did you kind of get involved with bringing Little Amal into Bristol and the Old Vic?
Well, she's on tour now. So she arrived in the UK last year, and now she's exploring her new home. And part of our project is to invite people into the theatre. And one of the best ways to do that at the Bristol Old Vic is to make extraordinary theatre happen outside the theatre as well.
Guys, it is a perfect summer day in England, grey skies and cool, which is really what we all dream of. And I've got a Pimm's. Pimm's is a really strange English drink, I will tell you. As a North American, and for those other countries out there, you should try it. But it's a weird mix of some substances. I think it's soda, lemonade, some cucumber, mint, and alcohol. Very nice. Let's take a sip. Ooh, that is nice. So I'm standing here in front of the Bristol Old Vic waiting for Miles Chambers to perform his poem and Little Amal to come out walking through the streets of Bristol. Now, as you can see, it's this beautiful old building with the sign up there, and there's some shutters that have cut out words around theater. Now, the Bristol Old Vic is one of the, if not the oldest modern theater in the world. It was one of the first ever to have a backstage and all the things we think of as modern playhouses, and it's a pretty amazing building. We showed you some things on the inside with the redecorated stone, and as you can see around, there's a really great vibe of everybody coming out here to see this fantastic 11-foot tall puppet go and walk through the streets. Now, if you will check out the website around Little Amal, it's a refugee awareness raising puppet meant to signify the plight of the Syrian little girls and boys who are stuck in difficult circumstances. And this is all part of World Refugee Week, where we are all raising awareness around their difficult timings. So, we're just waiting. The anticipation is in the air. Look at all these people. Everybody's so excited. So you can see behind me the amazing puppet of Little Amal is dancing with the crowds and coming up the street slowly. Now we're going to follow her as she makes her way around Bristol, chatting with people, interacting and engaging. And you can just feel the vibe. There's a party atmosphere, and it's really a joy to be around and see how this amazing piece of sculpture and interactive artwork is really bringing so many people from all over the place together.
I belong here, Bristol, with the privileged pupils parading their privileged uniform and the underprivileged not being given the privilege to perform. I belong here, Bristol, because you taught me the special secrets of wildlife and movie makers can see the magic in the storm. I belong here, Bristol, amidst travellers and the hippies that ask me to think about life in a different way.
You guys must be Bristol Samba.
We are Bristol Samba.
Thank you. That was amazing.
Right, we're done.
So, what are you most excited about seeing Little Amal and being part and participating in the amazing performance that's going to be a meaningful experience for so many?
Yeah, we just want to bring the carnival vibe. This is such an amazing thing to be happening globally. It's coming to Bristol, and we can just show our love through our music and our dance and bring in a bit of carnival vibe to a slightly cloudy England. Yeah, we're excited.
So, tell us a little bit more about Bristol Samba. Where can people find you, and what do you want to say to anyone?
Well, we're the Bristol's original samba band. We're a big community band, and we're getting the thumbs up. We're going to start very soon. You can find us online on the streets of big community events, and we're about to play music. So
just another ordinary day in Bristol.
Paula O'Rourke. I'm one of the elected local politicians, and for this year I'm acting as the Lord Mayor of Bristol, the first citizen. I think really my job is to hold the role and the robes, the hat and the heritage. And today I think it's really important to be here because there's a very visual and very evocative image of this child that's walked out of war-torn Syria, and we're not being allowed to forget it. We're being reminded, and I think actually this whole idea here that in the end Amal is going to come down and go on that boat and take a precarious journey for her size out of this harbour. I hope that the message won't be lost on people, is that, you know, we do have so many migrants who this evening are taking to the water somewhere in precarious positions, and, you know, their lives might genuinely be they could lose their lives. So it's a very powerful image. So
we're seeing them all off onto the boat. She's walked all the way from Syria to be here with us, and we're so appreciative. Let's give it up! What a powerful expression of how art can bring people together and raise awareness around real world issues and people and their struggles and their stories. And we're saying goodbye. There she goes. Thanks so much for being here. Listen to that crowd. That's real love, that's real appreciation, and that's real awareness around what's happening to people around the world. How fitting that as she goes, the rain starts. Here we are, all standing in the rain together, saying goodbye.